What's going on, guys? This is Day Trader Insight. Like I told you all, I was looking for $14 as an initial sell target on SOFI. And so I did exit at $14 on SOFI this morning, and then I rebought when I saw it was gaining strength again. And I did have it in my head that it was probably going to try to make a leg higher, and if it could find that momentum, I was going to buy back in. So I bought back in, and my average buying back in was $13.85. So that was a quick move that made, a decent amount of money there. Even though it was only 15 cents on the stock, when you have that much of the stock, it makes an okay amount of money, right? So rebought that, and then as price action evolved over time, a trend line developed with a high of like 14.3, and so that was another good exit. Now I'm thinking that price may close below $14.05 or $14, in which case it would set up a bear or bull scenario. If it sets up a bear scenario, we'll see breakdown tomorrow after testing that trend line at about $14 again. If it's a bull scenario, then we swing back up and we test that trend line that involved the 14.3, and then we push onward, and the next target as of right now is about 14.7, and then we head up towards 15.8 to $16. So there's going to be a lot of opportunity on SOFI as the week progresses. I'm hoping we see 15.8 to $16 by next Friday. But if price closes below $14.05 to $14 today, below that other trend line, then that sets up a bear or a bull case where we just have to see what price does tomorrow. It'll either test that same trend line from the upside or the downside and then go that way, right? So we'll see. I wanted to let you know about another great opportunity on the charts, Celsius stock, right? Look at the chart on Celsius. When that price touches that lower trend line a third time, and it might even punch through, that would be a fake out, right? I'm going to be buying, and I'm going to be loading big, right? I just loaded more last night. I had a pretty small position, and I tripled or quadrupled it in size last night at about $25.20 was the price I was buying at. So today, if it dips to 23.9 to 24, that's a flaming buy. You got to buy that. That's like right there on that trend line. The longer it takes to hit that trend line, the lower the price is going to be. So hopefully it gets there soon and then bounces. I really think this is going to be the bottom on Celsius, and I think we're going to see a nice jump next year. But keep an eye out for that one, because that is a really good buy if you can get it down on that lower trend line. And I also wanted to give you an update on Nike. So I saw some weakness this morning at about 4 a.m. So I actually sold the majority of my Nike position at 4 a.m. I still have, I did a little bit, not a ton. And I could have bought it back way lower today after open, $2-3 lower. But the other reason I sold that money this morning was so that I could move it into other opportunities. And that ended up being the right move. I'm not going to build that Nike position back up, but I do still believe it's going to go to about $79. It's just, when will that be?